Hello, beautiful people. You welcome back to Spice and Vibes today. My name is Oluwaseun Adedegun, also known as Shenrina on Elijah Africa TV. And today, I'm back to updating you with the latest trends, latest gists, latest happenings in Nigeria and even across Africa. I hope you're ready. Sit back, grab your popcorn, and let us go. I'll be right back. Okay, you're welcome back to Spice and Vibes on Elijah Africa today. So, like I said, I'll be updating you with latest happenings and gist. I'm talking about gossips. Let us gossip about some things that have been happening in Nigeria. Alright, so let us start with a particular lecturer that was caught with a student, a female student, at University of Nigeria. This video has been flying all around the social media space of this man. In fact, he was caught on a boxer. He was just walking around on his underwear, walking around. He was being ashamed of himself because it seemed more like a setup. I wouldn't say it's a setup per se, but it actually seemed like a setup because there were a lot of people that gathered around that place, a lot of officials, and some particular people were recording him, and he feels so much ashamed that he couldn't even get to wear his shirt and his pants and to save himself of the embarrassments. But then he feels so ashamed he has to be walking around avoiding the camera so as his face not being out there. But unfortunately his face was still sort of caught on camera. But then the funniest thing is they couldn't even show us the lady per se, and we are also hearing that this lady is a married person, that she is married. So what can a married man and a married woman be doing together in the same space, being intimate with each other? That's really, really bad. This thing is a very common thing. It is so rampant in schools, at universities, higher institutions, that lecturers, make advances to students that they should have intimacy if they want to progress, or they want to pass their examination, or they want them to give them pass mark or something like that. And it is very common that it is known that if you do not give in to these lecturers, they tend to fail you. That's bad. Why would you do that? If they make advances to you and you don't give in to them, perhaps you reject their advances. They will tell you that, don't worry, I know what to do to you. I know what to do to you at the end of the day. And trust me, believe me, these people might fail you at the end of the day, which is very, very bad. So actually, some students cannot, see this failure of a thing. It's not everybody that can accept failure. So while some people cannot accept that, they just feel like, oh, let me just give in to what this person is saying. Let me give in to what this man is saying. So many lecturers actually have power over you. When we're talking about higher institution, you cannot really have power over them. They know what to do. When it comes to failing you, they know what to do. And if it's to speak against you, they also know what to do. So some students feel like, oh, let me not go into fight against this person. Let me not even be in the same space of argument or being with panel or something like that. So they just want to give in to them so that they can pass them, because nobody wants to come back and repeat the same examination again, repeat the same course. Nobody wants to do that. So of course, some people or some students that don't want to be in that shoe, they just give in to them, they do what they want them to do, and they probably pass them. And the funniest thing is, some might not even pass you at the end of the day. So it is just really, really, really somehow, honestly, it is somehow. So I hope they can actually cop these things at universities, they can cop these things at higher institutions. Even secondary schools, we have a series of them, we have a series of stories like that. The teachers will tell their students, you need to be involved with me before you can pass this, before you can cross over to another class. That is a very bad thing. What are we teaching in school? A school is meant to pass morals, values, and education on to your students. But it is becoming another thing entirely. What are you doing? If they do this to your own children, would you love it? Of course not. You would not love it. So why do this to other children? That's so bad. So I do hope the government or, the people talking about the law can do something about this and just stop it and curb it before it gets out of hand. Okay, so we also have another video flying around that another lecturer in another school this is Uniport this time around. Another lecturer was caught in his office making advances to a female student. But I saw in that video that this girl was actually trying to maintain a particular distance between both of them. She doesn't want, but I don't know. I feel like these days people have been planning to set up some lecturers, because the person making the video was making that video from a very far angle outside the window, and this man is not even aware. So it is very, very obvious that the girl is aware, because the girl would have been the one to bring somebody to make the video. Of course, they would have set it up that this is what's going to happen. I would know about it and you make the video out there, but I will pretend like I don't even know about it. So I believe that is what happened, or that was what actually happened in that video. So this man did not know. Unknowingly to him, he was making advances to the girl, but the girl was trying as much as possible to keep the distance, knowing fully well that somebody was recording from outside. Or if it's not a setup, it could have been a situation that perhaps somebody caught them doing that, and maybe he or she just decided to make a video of it. But whichever ways, I do believe, or I do hope that this thing actually stops. It is getting out of hand and it is becoming a thing of immoral acts. I hope these lecturers can actually stop this. Stop telling people that if they do not accept for you, you're going to fail them. I mean, why are they paying school fee? Why are they going extra mile to read to pass their examination? But because they look pretty to you, they look okay, womanly enough to you, and you want to bring up something else for them. That's very bad, and I do hope they stop that. So in another story, we saw that a particular Chinese supermarket in Abuja has been existing for a while now. There is something I got to realize. Currently in Nigeria, we do have a lot of white people. It's a good thing, because even abroad, we have a lot of black people there. We have Nigerians, we have Africans there. And the same thing is actually happening here. But I feel like what is happening here is more of business. Yes, more of business. Like, these people come here to do business, and they bring their own citizens, their own staffs to come here to work. And this is like causing a lot of them to be here in Nigeria. We have a lot of Chinese people, especially here in Lagos. We have a lot of Chinese. Go to the supermarket, go to ShopRite, you're going to see them walking all around, a lot of them coming to buy something. Just go to some particular locations, you're going to see them. I mean, there are now many in Nigeria. And I've been asking myself, it's just all about business. If it's about business, that means Nigeria really needs to work hard, because you mean other countries are coming here to invest, and we are not even doing up to what they are doing. That means at any point in time, these people can actually overpower us. Yes, if we're not being careful enough. Okay, see what happened in Abuja. They said a particular Chinese supermarket has been existing, and they don't allow Nigerians to enter to buy something. So this is in two ways. It is either these people are doing something illegal in that place. Because why would you not allow the citizens of the country you are having your business not to enter and buy something? Like, you are banning them from entering. It actually doesn't sound well, and it doesn't sound reasonable. So it's either these people are having an illegal something going on right there. And I don't want to say that people are aware of it. I don't want to say our government is aware of it. I do not know about that. I'm just saying it is either these people are doing something illegal in that building, or they just want to restrict it to their Chinese people, to their own people, which actually doesn't make sense. Or they feel like whatever they are selling there, Nigerians might not be able to buy them, or maybe there are something Nigerians don't eat or they don't use. Perhaps it is only for them, because they know what they eat and they know what they use. We know what we eat over here too. So it is either, perhaps they sell things they eat and things they do alone, but I don't believe that's what they do there. I believe there might be more reasons to this, but it actually doesn't make sense that a particular company in our own country would ban people from entering that place, especially when we called it supermarkets, like supermarkets. Are you telling me there are enough Chinese, there are enough white people over there that would be patronizing these supermarkets every day to the extent that they banned the main citizens from entering that place to buy something? So they're already looking into it. So we have the officials already going there to, find out, to make investigations. And in fact, they've restricted people from entering the place. I think they locked the place up already and they're looking for the owner of the place. So we do hope to see the outcome of this, and we really want to know what's going on over there. In another recent video, we saw some students bullying their own colleague, yes, their classmates, bullying a particular girl. The girl looks so innocent, and we saw our classmates bullying her. I mean, slap. You could see them slapping her, slapping. This one slapped, the other one slapped. Like, everybody slapping this girl. Why? Bully is something that should not be allowed in our society. Bully is uncalled for. If you have never been in the shoes of people bullying you, you would not know how this thing feels like. It is so bad. I mean, it reduces your self-esteem. It reduces your courage, everything about you, your confidence. It makes you feel like you're not enough to be who you're supposed to be. It makes you feel like you are not wanted amongst people or in the society. Bullying causes a lot of things, and I hope this thing can actually be stopped, because it could actually cause suicide. I know what I'm talking about. When you bully people too much, it makes them get demotivated. It makes them get into depression. And this might actually cause that person thinking of committing suicide. Okay, come to think of it, when you are bullying somebody and you do it over and over again, you could actually do it to an extent of killing the person. I mean, committing murder, killing the victim. And if this does not happen, it might make the victim, him or herself, to think of killing him or herself, honestly. So it is one of the two. When bullying is too much, when you're bullying somebody too much, at the point you might actually, even if it is not intentional, it might come unintentionally or unknowingly, and it will lead to a case of murder. And if that does not happen, it might lead the victim himself to think of committing suicide. Honestly, okay, imagine you're bullying somebody and the person is trying to, escape from that situation. What if anything had happened? What if an accident had occurred? So bullying can actually cause so many things. And I do hope they help us look into this and find ways to curb bullying. Please stop bullying people. It is no good. It causes them, or it leads them to depression. Stop bullying people. It is actually very, very bad. So finally, from the gist I have right here with me, we know about some days ago, a lady, a model, like a social media influencer, posted a picture with Davido and tweeted, "My own boy," something like that. And later she also posted a video of Davido, perhaps begging her, we don't know. So she's trying to prove a point that, yes, I know Davido is close to me, or maybe they've had something together. And she also claimed that she doesn't know that Davido is married, because Davido does not talk about it or post it. Whereas we all know, let me say Nigerians, every Nigerian knows that Davido is married, especially to Chioma, legally to Chioma. But this lady claiming that she does not know, because in her country, the video might not be trending when it comes to being legally married. Perhaps don't know about it, so she feels that she could just come up and post about it since they've had something together. I don't know what it might have been. So lately or recently, Davido bought some things for Chioma. He gave her flowers and some money. So Nigerian people, as usual, especially the Wizkid fans, because Wizkid fans like to say a lot of negative things about Davido. So they were like, "Oh, Davido has come again. Today he does something bad. Tomorrow he buys something for Chioma just to calm her head so that she does not get angry, or maybe to use her." So people feel like Davido is using Chioma, or they feel like he's trying to do this so that the lady does not feel like she's going to leave the marriage or something. She will still remain in the marriage, trying to endure whatever it does for her. So is it true? I don't think Davido is in it. It might be coincidence, but he actually gifts this lady regularly. So you don't have to relate his gifting to whatever is going on. People come up regularly to talk about Davido, and you don't expect these things to stop him from gifting his wife. I mean, what is your business about that? This guy can decide to gift his wife anytime it feels like. So you don't have to relate whatever is going on social media with him gifting his wife. It is none of your business. He can gift his wife whenever it feels like. So to me, I don't feel it's related to whatever is going on. I feel like this is just a normal love life going on between the couple, and let us leave it like that. But the question is, do you feel like this is related to whatever had happened between Davido and the girl claiming to be Davido's friend or whatever? Or you feel like Davido just gifted his wife based on the normal couple thing? That's a question. Well, let us meet again at the next episode of Spice and Vibes. On TLIJ Africa, my name is Oluwaseun Adedokun, also known as Sherina. Till meet again. Bye.